Okay, so if some of you guys remember, I made this simple pen case out of some scrap leather, regular just, it's called PVA glue or something like that. It's cool, you can fit it in my truck if I want, but I want to make a pen case that can hold way more pens than that and be a lot more presentable. So I contacted FastCap. They sent me a sheet of the 7/8 black kaizen foam. And then I went over to Harbor Freight and I picked up this little aluminum case. I think they're on sale right now for 15 bucks. So what we're going to do is I'm going to have 2 layers here, 1 layer up top, and we'll see how it goes. Stick around if you want to see it. Now I don't happen to have one of the long reach markers, so I'm doing is I'm just using one of the ballpoint ink cartridges, I guess you could call it, to run along it to scribe where I want to put it. And it writes on there pretty easily. Now I'm not really one for patience, but if I want it to look good and look nice, I got to kind of take my time. Probably can't see it, but it's really visible. I'm just using an X-Acto knife to cut it all out. The kaizen foam, it cuts really easily, so it doesn't take a whole lot to cut it. And then just take out however many layers you need to, or to fit snugly. Put in one more. Now when it gets small like this, it is kind of a pain to get it out. Once you get one piece, the rest of it comes out fairly easily. There it goes. Now it's fitting down there nice and snugly. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out the rest of these. A little crooked, but I'm going to cut out the rest, and I'll probably speed it up a little bit, but we'll see what happens.
That I wasn't persuaded to back off. I support him like the Trade Federation and other cartels. The Trade Federation has brought progress to many a backward world, Master Jim, through exploitation that leads ultimately to ruin. Vegas spread his hands. Progress often comes at a cost. On occasion, a world will go through growth pangs as a result, but to call the end result ruination is overstating the case. He studied Qui-Gon. Surely the Jedi have had to ignore consequences of the same magnitude in enforcing the laws of the Republic.
Now this one I'm going to trim a little bit, so that way it's easy to pull in and out. The other ones are shoved in there nice and tightly, so they don't move around. This one I need to be able to pull it out to get to that lower one. So this one I'm going to trim just a little bit, so it's nice and loose. Alright, got it all done. You can see I added 2 other little spots for my stickers and business cards. I made this one a little big so they keep wanting to fall out. Once I put in that third piece in here, that'll help keep them in place. But there it is. We got a spot. These will be for more fancy pens. The common slim lines are right here. And then I still got room to add more down the bottom. Those will be all Manhattan style pens. So, and I'll probably end up getting another case and making another one for bullet pens and stuff like that. But this is more of a, this is a nice, better way to safeguard everything. Fits nicely in there. And it looks really nice. It looks presentable. It's clean. The stickers didn't fall out. Cut that hole too big. But other than that mess up right there, it turned out pretty nice. I'd like to thank FastCap. They sent me the kaizen foam for this video specifically. Super quick shipping too. I got my last email yesterday, no, 2 days ago, and this came today, which is Friday. So it only took about 2 days to get. There's definitely a learning curve to this stuff. Like I said, using a sturdy blade to cut it so you have a nice clean edge versus a thinner one that wants to wave around. But other than that, I can't be more happy with this thing. It turned out pretty cool. Thanks for watching.